Hey everyone, my name is NotLad and welcome back to Cateau. Anyways, I like this game. It's so delightful. I've never seen a cat-based game like this where the choices you make determines how well your interaction with cats go. It's great. But yeah. Anyways, we are continuing with this, so let's get onto it. Never having been one for sitting around come afternoon, I treat myself to a walk. Some might think that walking is a bit of a peculiar treat, but in a city like Paris, it really is. There's always something beautiful to see, something exciting to discover. Would you go to Paris? Write it down in the comments below if you would. I have thought about it. I have heard things though that like people in Paris are not too welcoming with strangers just because like I don't know, like the whole tourist thing maybe gets a little too much, but I've heard that, so I've heard that Paris can not really be the most exciting place to go. But the scenery, definitely. It would definitely be really cool to see what life is like and the living situation and the Eiffel Tower and all that stuff. It'd just be cool to witness. But yeah, I just hear it's not the best touring place ever, but I don't know. Let me know what you think of that. But yeah, anyways, moving on. I've been walking around the city virtually every day for years, and it still never bores me. On the contrary, it helps dislodge writer's block and distracts me from other woes. One of the streets and spots I always come back to, though, is this old little street passing by the small park. The trees happen to make for a great spot to just get away from the sun on a hot day, and an added bonus. Very nice. Suddenly, I spot an orange fuzz in a periphery, and periphery, yeah. And I instinctively know it's a cat. It's funny, the things that you notice once you're actively looking for them. Well, it's either that or I've been afflicted with cat-engineered nano machines altering my perception, which in all honesty is a touch unlikely. It's cute. This is the cutest one. Rather than a fully grown cat, this one's a mere kitten, playing with the leaves beneath a tree. Aw. Playtime is disrupted, however, when a pedestrian tramples by, startling the little creature. Aw. After having taken cover by the tree for a while, it tentatively returns to its game, soon blissfully distracted. I'd love to join in, but I don't want to frighten it again either. Choose sneak closer, not drawing attention, let it know you're getting closer. Once again, I should not sneak up on it. Oh, considering, however, that person storming by is scared. Wait, no. Oh, shoot. Can I? Wait, suddenly spotted order. Okay, I can go back. Oh, this is cool. So I can make a different choice. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I didn't know sneaking closer, not drawing attention was the thing to do. Okay, if it's unaware of my presence, then surely it can't be scared, right? Alright. Whenever the kitten's distracted by its play, I approach with soft, quiet steps, gradually making my approach. At a short distance away, the kitten stops, looking directly at me, which would likely indicate that it's now aware of me. I avoid looking directly at it, acting as if I don't know it's there at all. The kitten doesn't resume playing, but it doesn't appear to be terrified or even particularly bothered by me either. I should try to build its trust. Play with it using a stick. Tell it about your day. Huh. I mean, this really can't harm it, but it might get startled by my voice, but let's play with it with a stick. Yeah. Well, it's obviously a rather playful sort. Maybe that helped me befriend it. The tree beside us has kindly enough dropped a twig on the ground that looks like it could double as a cat toy. Picking it up, I give it a try, drawing a figure of 8 in the air. but I never played with a cat. But I've never played with a cat. What? Really? Sure, it can't be too complicated, but how I should go about it is still a question that needs answering. Large swaying motions, small rapid movements, avoid sudden movements. Yeah, small rapid movements. Aw, what? I put the tip of the twig to the ground, flitting it about with sudden changes in direction. This seems to grab the kitten's attention, but it doesn't play. Aw. It follows the twig with its eyes, perhaps waiting for it to come closer. Or perhaps waiting for it to come closer. With a flick of my wrist, I send the twig darting towards the cat. However, this dauntless and bold charge breaks the kitten's morale, causing it to back away from its position with a meek meow. Aww. Evidently, this wasn't the best idea I've ever had, so I move the twig away. While I don't manage to get the kitten to play, it settles back down again, watching the movements. Not wishing to repeat the mistake again, I slowly shift to gentler movements, while at the same time extracting my phone from my pocket and taking a picture. Man, my cat would have loved that. Like, small rapid movements just like this, moving it back and forth. Like, I honestly don't know any cat that wouldn't enjoy that. It would have them so glued. I don't know what this game's talking about. I'm not going to go back and retry it. I don't know. What does this do, though? I don't really know. I don't know what that does. Okay, a few more moments pass before I put the twig down and take my leave, thinking that while this whole episode probably didn't sit too well, I might be able to make... Whoop. Aww. Okay, I don't know why I wasn't able to read that, but okay. Oh, I see. It's an automatic. Okay, I see. Good thing I know just the person to ask for advice. While sending Ro the picture, I take the opportunity to do just that, relaying my actions. You need to be more careful with the poor little cutie. Don't do things that can be perceived as aggressive. Like what? You kidding? You flailed a stick in its face. Be slow and gentle. Give it time. When you put it that way, it does sound terrible. Didn't mean to yell. Just be a bit more thoughtful next time and should be good. I want to redo this. I feel guilty. I want to go back further. No, it won't let me go back. Alright, well, I'm doomed. I made my choice apparently. Okay. Alright, it's fine. I should be playing and just see what results I get anyways. Okay. Yep. Okay. Not stick flailing. Got it. Okay, seriously though, I will be. I'll be home soon. What happened between us? I really want to know. When I get home, I enter Ro's room. You didn't even knock? My goodness, dude. I just wanted to let you know. I'll be visiting the bakery. Lunchtime tomorrow. Okay. I need to grab a cake for Rico from work's birthday. If you want to come along, I'm sure the cat will be there. I think I'll rather stay here. They say it's going to be very hot out tomorrow. But if you do see it, you know the rule, right? Right. When you see a cat for a second time, you must name it. I remember. I'll head out again and go to work soon. Good luck! Aw. When down by the canal, I keep an eye out for the scruffy cat, but I don't run into it again. Go to work. Work turns out like usual. Pretty uneventful. What is going on with her? I'm dying to know because I feel like it was a breakup kind of thing and it's just awkward between us. And I'm really feeling that's it, but I don't actually know. I really don't. So, after some well-deserved sleep, I head out to grab that cake. To be honest, I'm more excited at the chance of seeing the cat again than to celebrate my coworker. I should get the cat something. It looks like one that would appreciate something edible. I take a quick detour to a grocery store and I quickly find myself in the small pet aisle. I have no idea what the cat likes and the picture of the jars littered around its bed pop into my mind. Maybe they have contained something it liked, but I can't quite remember what label it had. What should I buy? Normal cat treats, olive shrimp. All cats like shrimp, but she did warn me about like raw fish and stuff. Normal cat treats? No. That jar had to be intended for the garbage. Oh, shoot. Okay. Hang on, let's try again then. I want to get it right. Shrimp. Every cat loves shrimp, right? Okay. Glass jar. Glass jar. What on earth could a glass jar have that'd be of interest to a cat? I don't know shrimp to come in a glass jar. I've never seen shrimp in a glass jar. Probably not mushrooms, that's for sure. Some seafood, perhaps. Shrimp, most likely. I can't, for the life of me, recall what label had been on that jar, but surely this couldn't work out too badly. Shrimp are fantastic. But just in case it doesn't, enjoy the glory of shrimp, I grab a small bag of cat treats as well. The cat treats, see? The cat treats as well. It's still God. Okay, alright. When I reach the bakery, I find the cat resting in its makeshift bed yet again. Good afternoon to you, cat. The cat looks at me if saying afternoon, all without moving very much at all in its cozy little nook. I can't even recall seeing any living thing so visibly content with everything. Bro would absolutely adore this cat. As her apprentice, I must follow her word and give it a name. Oh, I can literally name it. I'm gonna name you Joe. Joe's a fun name. Hey there, Joe. Does Joe work for you, buddy? Does Joe work for you, buddy? Joe half yawns, half meows. That's close enough to approval for me. I wonder if it will approve of my choice of snack to the same extent. Getting the lid out of the way, I go fishing for shrimp, catching one, shaking off some of the water before handing it over to Joe. The shrimp quickly grabs its attention, sniffing the food. It gives it a lick before biting, causing me to drop it. I would prefer keeping my fingers, so I leave it to Joe. Joe devours the small crustacean and then continues to look around the bed for more. I grab another shrimp, making sure the cat sees it, and Joe reaches out a paw to try and grab it. Aww. I give it to the cat, but I feel inspired to try something out. I could have an opportunity here to make Joe earn the snack. It would actually be kind of cool if I could teach Joe a trick. Sure. So what should I attempt to teach it? High five, sit pretty, talk. Oh man, I don't know what would be easier. I mean, my cat does this where like he paws because he wants the treat. I don't think I'd be able to get him to talk. Sit pretty, I mean, he's technically doing that already. I would love to see Joe sit pretty. Okay, well, it's not gonna work. Okay, let's attempt this again. Okay, let's try high five. Okay, yeah, see, okay, I guess I should have just stuck with my instinct. Joe has already tapped my hand with its paw to get the snack, so I feel like the basics are there. I enclose the morsel in my hand and extend it. Joe sniffs my hand and tries to reach it, but when it can't, it sits down and reaches out its paw. When it touches my hand, I reward the cat with its treat. I repeat the action, and Joe, clearly at least almost as quickly thinking, as quick thinking as spherical, catches onto the intricacies of tap my hand, get tasty food. Okay. However, whatever's worth doing is worth doing properly. High fives are no exception. I place another between my fingers, leaving my palm empty. Joe still taps it, gets the prize before waiting patiently whilst I reload the treats. Aw, that's cute. Okay. This time I try to say high five before extending my hand, then removing the bounty from sight. Joe pats the hand again, gazing expectantly upon it, only to be surprised when my other hand is the rewarding it. That's weird how that was written out. We repeat this a number of times, and while I doubt that my voice command does much, as the cat mostly likely just takes the visual cue, I'm very proud of the results. I pet Joe on the head, infusing my tone with an affectionate list as I praise the cat. However, there are other factors to consider, such as Joe seemingly not lacking food, and that I might end up overfeeding the little fellow. A cuddle couldn't do any harm, though. I don't know if he'd do a belly rub. Maybe I could scratch his cheeks, but I feel that's a little much, so maybe a massage. If there's one thing I'm reasonably okay-ish at, it's giving proper neck massages. Trying to get a good angle on the cat that's mostly round turns out to be a bit of a challenge, however. Joe appears to chase my hand for cuddles, so I try to use that to position the cat properly. I need it to lay down with its head away from me so that I can massage the back, which seems to be the best way to start. I get Joe into a position, but sitting up rather than laying down, so I improvise and massage it as it's sitting up. I gotta do this again. Hang on. Well, I think you'd love a belly rub. Yeah, okay, belly rub was the one. Okay, a nice belly rub should do the trick. Okay. Oh, actually, that would have been new dialogue. I don't know why I didn't read that. Any more stretching and Joe could obscure the horizon. Who's a good cat? Joe lies perfectly still, earning a thorough belly rub. I realized that I had already spent much more time with Joe than I had intended, and I need to pick up that cake already. Hesitantly, I give Joe a last pet on the head before saying my goodbyes and escaping into the bakery. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm afraid I have to end this episode here. I kind of went over time a little bit, but it's okay. The cats are worth it. Oh man, I couldn't stand to like make another mistake. I already did with the kitten and I didn't want to do another one, so I was going to try that again. It's hard to know because part of like knowing what to do with the cat is all depending on circumstances, like how's the cat reacting, how's the cat looking at you, is the cat being friendly, did it roll on its side, doesn't want you to pet its belly, all that stuff. So I feel like I'm lacking a little information to make the properest decisions, but still, when I think about it, some of my decisions may not have been as great, but you know, it's fine. But anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying this. This is an adorable little game, and I'm honestly loving it to death, and I hope you guys are too. But if you'd like to play it yourself, find it on Steam. I'm pretty sure it's a free game, but it's definitely worth checking out. But yeah. Anyways, with this though, I'm gonna end it here. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is NotLad, signing off. Later, guys.